Want a straight, solid masonry wall that lasts decades? I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step process from layout to the final tooling so your wall looks professional and stays strong. Before we start, wear your PPE, check local codes and utilities, and for structural or tall walls, consult a pro or engineer. Safety first. If anything feels beyond your skill or the wall affects load or drainage, stop and get an expert. Exact tools vary by block, brick, or stone, but the process is basically the same. For layout, mason line, string line blocks, and sturdy stakes. For measuring and squaring, tape measure, carpenter square, a 2-foot and 4-foot level, and optionally a plumb bob for tall runs. For excavation and base work, shovel, rake, and a hand tamper or plate compactor. Wheelbarrow and hoe or mixer for mixing concrete and mortar. Masonry tools include a brick trowel, jointer, brick hammer or maul, chisel, and a masonry saw if you need precision cuts. Materials: rebar, gravel, concrete for the footing, mortar mix, and your chosen facing, concrete block, clay brick, or stone veneer, so pick the style up front. PPE: gloves, safety glasses, dust mask, and boots. Tip: stage everything near the wall line for efficient workflow and plan small batches of mortar so it stays workable. Step 1. Plan and check codes. Decide the wall location, exact height, function, and whether it will retain soil or carry loads. If the wall retains earth or exceeds local height thresholds, you'll need engineering drawings and usually a permit. Check setbacks, drainage requirements, and whether a retaining system or drainage pipe is required. Also call 811 before you dig to locate utilities. Spend time on planning. Good prep prevents costly rework. Step 2. Lay out the wall. Stake both ends, pull a tight string line, and measure to keep it straight. Use batter boards for long runs or curves, and snap chalk lines for alignment. Square corners by checking diagonals. Equal diagonals means it's square. For curved or stepped walls, mark offsets and risers clearly. Measure twice and set clear reference marks. Straight and square now means an easier, faster build later. Step 3. Dig the trench for the footing. Make the trench wide enough for your block or brick, plus at least a few inches of working room. Depth depends on soil type and climate. Many projects require the footing below the frost line to prevent heaving. For non-structural garden walls, you may use a compacted gravel base, but a proper poured concrete footing is best for long-term stability. Slope the excavation slightly for drainage where needed and remove organic material. Firm, undisturbed soil is the best base. Step 4. Base prep. Add 3 to 6 inches of base gravel, spread in lifts, and compact each lift with a tamper or plate compactor. Check level and set your grade using the string line as a reference. Compacting in layers prevents settling later. Think of it as building a stable platform. If the wall will carry more load or sit on poor soils, increase base depth and consult local specs. A true level base is everything. If the base is off, the whole wall will fight you. Step 5. Pour the concrete footing. Install forms sized to the required width and depth. Place rebar or reinforcement per code, usually continuous rebar with chairs to keep it centered. Then pour concrete and screed it flat and level. Use a straight edge to strike the top and check with a level. Add a slight slope only if specified for drainage. Let the footing cure the recommended time before building on it. Rushing the pour or loading it too soon invites cracking and settling. For small garden walls, a thicker, compacted base can work, but for anything structural, use a poured, reinforced footing. Step 6. Mix mortar correctly. Aim for a peanut butter consistency, thick enough to hold shape, but workable. Follow bag instructions for water ratios and mix small batches you can use in 30 to 60 minutes. Too wet and the mortar weakens and sags. Too dry and it won't bond or will crumble. Use a hoe or mechanical mixer for consistent texture. Wipe the sides of the mixer between batches and keep a spray bottle handy to adjust consistency without overwatering. Step 7. Set the first course. This is the most important step and where many builds live or die. Spread a full mortar bed and butter the ends of units as needed. Then set the first block or brick, tapping it gently to seat. Check level front to back, side to side, and plumb. Run a string line along the face and use it to keep the line straight. Adjust each unit before the mortar skins over. Maintain consistent joint thickness. Too thick looks sloppy and reduces strength. Take your time. A perfectly set first course makes every subsequent row faster and ensures a professional look. Step 8. Build up courses and stagger joints. Stagger vertical joints in a running bond or recommended pattern for your material to distribute load and avoid continuous vertical seams. As you lay each course, check level and plumb every few units and recheck the string line. When cutting units for end fits, measure twice and cut once. Use a brick chisel or saw for clean edges. Keep mortar joints consistent and strike or tool joints at the right time to ensure weather resistance. If your wall steps or corners, build corners first and run lines between them for accuracy. Step 9. Reinforcement and grout when needed. For taller or structural walls, follow engineering specs. Insert vertical rebar into cells and place horizontal bond beams or ladder reinforcement where shown. Fill required cells with grout to encapsulate rebar and tie the system into a reinforced footing. This converts a simple stacked wall into a structural, reinforced assembly that resists overturning and sliding. If specs call for horizontal joint reinforcement, install it as you build. Always follow the engineer's spacing and grout requirements. Step 10. Tool the joints and clean up. Tool joints when the mortar has started to set but is still soft enough to compress. This compacts the joint, sheds water, and gives a finished look. Choose a concave or V-joint for best weather sealing. Flush joints can trap water. Brush off bone-dry mortar crumbs after tooling and clean edges with a brush or a damp sponge. Never smear wet mortar across faces. Keep a small bucket of clean water and rags handy for neat finishes. A consistent tooling rhythm makes the whole wall read as one clean surface. Step 11. Cure and protect. Proper curing strengthens mortar and prevents shrinkage cracks. Protect new masonry from heavy rain, freezing temperatures, and direct hot sun for the first 24 to 48 hours. Use plastic sheeting, wet burlap, or shade as needed. For very hot or dry conditions, mist the wall lightly to keep mortar from drying too fast. Allow full cure times before backfilling or loading the wall. Good curing prevents cracking, weak joints, and premature failure. Top mistakes to avoid. Skipping base compaction, which leads to settling. Rushing the first course instead of squaring and leveling it. Mixing mortar too wet or too dry. Failing to check plumb and alignment frequently. And ignoring drainage behind retaining walls, which causes pressure and failure. Bonus mistake. Cutting corners on reinforcement or permits. Save money now, pay more later. If you want a printable checklist for your wall build, comment "wall" and I'll drop it. Subscribe for more contractor-level how-tos and hit the bell to catch the next build walkthrough. Thanks for watching. Build safe and build smart.